Hi, I'm Dr. Doug. I'm a wellness coach and a fitness trainer. I want to ask you a question before we get started. What's the most important thing to you in your life? What takes precedence over everything else? Is it money? It is for some people. Is it love? Is it family? Sports? What? What about health? See, for me, it's health. In other words, wellness, and everything has to fit underneath that general category, because without good health, everything else just loses its joy, doesn't it? If you're in pain, you've got a serious problem, it's not good. Nothing's good, nothing's enjoyable. So just want to pass that along to you. I want to talk today about the difference between appetite and hunger. As you can see from this picture here, that wolf, he's hungry, isn't he? He's really hungry. He's not just eating for pleasure. Whereas the woman on the right, she's not hungry. She's eating for pleasure. See, hunger is an empty feeling in the stomach area that prepares and motivates animals and humans to go to work. That's the whole purpose of hunger. It is a natural, healthy instinct that keeps us alive. So for 2 million years, that was the only thing that really keeps humans and hominids alive, because it forced us to go to work, go out in the wilderness and hunt and forage for food so we could keep eating and stay alive. Whereas appetite is a thought. It's the desire for food. And eating is fun, isn't it? It's fun if you're eating delicious food. I recommend that you only eat delicious food, by the way. Don't eat anything that isn't delicious. That's appetite, the desire for food, the desire to eat, right? And anybody who eats has an appetite, regardless of hunger. Now, in all times past, of course, they coincided. People didn't want to eat unless they were hungry. But in America, this is completely divorced. These two terms happen separately. So, hunger is an uncomfortable feeling, that's true. And it's a pang. And it stays with you until you go to work and spread that energy in the stomach area out to the forelimbs in the brain that helps you get food. It gives you a break. It stops nagging you once you actually get activated. But once you stop, it comes right back. If you sit at a desk all day and you're hungry, you're going to be hungry all day. Right? It only stops then when you actually eat. Now, hunger is not starvation or malnutrition. It's conflated with that, right? Stop hunger. End world hunger. You see this all the time. Well, who wants to end world hunger? The food industry and the diet industry, especially the food industry. They don't want you to be hungry. They want you to just keep eating, because only lean people feel hunger. I discovered this in 1992 and it blew my mind. Only lean people feel hunger. The rest of y'all, 80% of Americans overweight, never feel hunger. This woman that we looked at on the right here, she never feels hunger. She's not capable of feeling hunger, because hunger is reserved for the lean. See, she does not need to go out in the wilderness and hunt for food. She's not even prepared for that. She's prepared to sleep during the winter. She's not prepared to go waste energy looking for food when there is no food out there. See what I mean? Hunger only happens to lean animals and lean people who are capable and motivated to go to work. So, wellness requires eliminating all these false reasons for eating, which is what brought people here. I made a video on the 5 reasons for eating. You can check that out. Hunger is one of the natural, valid reasons, but people say, oh yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat. I remember when I discovered this in the 90s. I was bothering everybody. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Bothering my patients, bothering my friends before they were going to eat. Are you hungry? Yes, Doug, I'm hungry. What does it feel like? Oh, I don't know. I'm just hungry. You're not hungry. Huh? Where do you feel it? Oh, everywhere. No, you're not hungry. Drove people crazy. But I learned a lot by asking questions, When you are hungry, you are lean. And that means that everything is optimally functioning. You are at your optimal best when you are hungry, because you're prepared to go out in the wilderness and hunt and forage. It means that your 5 senses are strong. Your taste is strong. Your smelling is strong. Your vision is clear. Right? Your thinking is clear. You don't need to think when you're sleeping in the winter without hunger. You don't need to think. You don't need strong senses. You need to sleep. You save energy. Right? High energy when you are hungry, because it forces you and prepares you to go out and work. Your emotions are vivid, all of them. Well, you don't need strong emotions when you're trying to sleep during the winter with 20 relatives in a cave or a hut. Do you? No, you don't. You need to be quiet. You need to be calm. That's what excess body fat does for people. It keeps them calm. That's what it does for Americans. It keeps them calm. They don't know any other way to deal with emotions, deal with their thoughts. So they eat. Well, we can't keep doing that. We have to stop that because it's not healthy. All that excess fat, believe me, it goes along with impact of fecal matter in the colon too. So there's all kinds of diseases related to excess body fat. And I know how to get rid of it. I did it for myself. I can do it with you. So send me an email. Let's talk about it. Let's get started. This is Dr. Doug saying have a great day. See you next time.